Hello YouTube, my name is Thomas, and normally my videos are about my primary progressive MS. But since Halloween's coming up, normally I attempt to make some kind of little wound or something like that. Even if I'm not doing a full costume, I generally just get in the mood to make some kind of disgusting thing. I think last year I did something like worms and stuff coming in and out of the skin. The year before that, I think I did some kind of wound or something with my hand or something like that. So this year I am going to do something just on the fly. Um, I've actually put a layer or two on my hand here as a base, and I'm going to put some bubble wrap on it after putting maybe one more layer on, and I'm going to see if I can't make some kind of creepy wound out of it. So if you're interested in that for the spirit of Halloween and to see how it turns out, whether good, crap, or stay tuned. Alright, and there's the third layer. I've made it wider than the actual piece that I'm going to be putting on my hand, because my plan is to kind of roll the edges up so it looks like it's kind of coming off the skin, like the skin's open, like there's blisters and the skin's kind of burnt and rolled back or something like that, you know what I mean? That's the idea of it anyways. I will be back in a few minutes again once I have this all dried up, this piece put on, and a layer of latex put over that. So stay tuned. Alright, and here is the bubble wrap that I had put on. I have not put the layer of latex over it just yet, but I don't know if you hear that. The crinkle. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to use this stuff, because I don't know, it's like it's gonna sound like it's wet or something like that. So I'm hoping this turns out kind of cool. But right now, all I'm gonna do is put the latex on and a nice thick border around it so I can roll it up so it looks like burn or pus or whatever you trying for here, infection. That's plastic, it's gonna be fun to get covered here. I'm just using a Q-tip. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I find it the easiest. And sometimes the way it comes apart with the strings helps to get into little places, like crevices and corners and all that. And yes, I'm aware that I should have probably shaved my hand before doing this, because rolling everything up is going to really hurt when it comes to pulling out all the little hairs and everything on the hand. I was not thinking very smartly, yeah, intelligently when I started this. I just figured it's late. I haven't done anything for Halloween. I don't think I'm going to this year. So let's just do this. So you lucky subscribers or people looking up weird things to do, welcome to watch. I'm gonna find something out. Ooh, that's gonna hurt right there. That is a really hairy part of my hand, and that wants to fall off. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm possibly gonna do another layer or two as soon as I get a replacement Q-tip, and I shall return. Just making this video so you guys can see how I can see how it looks for you. That's the latex and everything that's still wet on the actual bubble wrap. You can see the edge here has kind of dried already. I'll probably go over that while the middle is drying, and then maybe go over the middle again and record me picking some pieces out and stretching it a little bit. And instead of plastic, it'll stay kind of sturdy, so you can get underneath and put blood or whatever you want underneath the bubbles. You know, you can even, if you got a little needle or something, maybe fill a couple of the little bubbles up with liquid and squirt it out at people. It'll probably be a one-time thing, but you know, it'll creep people out. I don't have anything like that, so I can't really do it, but it'd be cool if somebody did. If somebody does, tag me in a video. Let me know if it works. Alright, so as you can see, I've started rolling the latex up here, kind of like I want it when it meets the edge of all this stuff here. I want it to kind of look like it's bubbling over, like the skin's rolled back or something like that, like it's dying. I had to start up here because of all this hair. I left a piece here to show you if you do have hairy arms and you forget to shave like I did. It's a little razor blade, and you get under there and you just kind of cut the hair that is connected to it, and then you continue to roll it up. There's still hair catching, but as you can see, you just keep rolling it all up, everything. It's okay if some parts fold over like that. You don't need it to look pretty. It is supposed to be affected or dying or whatever. So just keep rolling it up like this. Some spots might be a little harder than others. Seeing how they might be thinner. But I believe I'll be back once I get this all rolled up and wrapped around this thing. So I shall return. Alright, and that's kind of what it looks like when it's all rolled up and everything. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside of the border with some latex to just kind of get it to look like it's seamless. I think it's actually part of the hand. So I'm just gonna dab and drip latex on it and let the latex run around the outside when possible, so it fills in that little crease. Sorry. That fills in the little, you know, whatever the hell, that little valley or whatever it is. A space in between the part in your hand, damn it. I don't know what the hell to call it. But yeah, I'm just dabbing on the outside of it like that. And then pull up and run the outside of it. I'm just gonna do that all the way around. And if I can get a good dab on this side here, I can let it run. But it doesn't seem to want to, so I'll just dab it. Some of you are probably watching this looking at me and they're talking like, do it a whole lot easier, but I don't do this for a living or anything. I just do it for fun every year. So, you know, if I'm doing stuff the wrong way because somebody's already done it and you know how, let me know in the comments. Appreciate any advice I could get. I do love Halloween. And since I have MS, I'm not really able to get out and do Halloween like I'd like to. But I try to make it fun for myself by doing little things like this. Ooh, I can still feel some hairs catching. So there's that whole bit there. Now I am going to let this dry because it might take a little while because that's kind of thick around there. And I am going to break open some of these little guys, add some color, and hopefully it'll still make the crinkly noise and everything after I'm done, so it sounds like it's wet. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I know it's not completely dry yet, but before it does dry completely, I'm going to actually pick at least 2 of these open together. All I'm using is basically a little Q-tip, kind of just wiggle it around. Oh, maybe the toothpick won't be strong enough. That would kind of suck. I guess I'm just going to pick the one open then. I need to cut it. Nip it. And just kind of pull it open. And kind of bit of a wound there. There's some pustule things around it. I don't think this is going to turn out really like I want it to. Oh dang it, I didn't wait long enough. See, this whole part came up. Well, I'm gonna have to lay some latex over that. and just kind of do what I can to see what I can do to this thing with some color and some other crap. This look kind of creepy a little, I guess. I don't know. See what it looks like after I add some color and everything to it. And it dries up completely. Well, I didn't film that part, but I put some what the hell is it called? Some concealer or whatever that my ex had left here that was in the bathroom. I kind of put it around the edge that I had to make actually pretty thick. I mean, it's not the right color or anything, but it helped a little bit. I mean, the shit was rock hard. The inside stuff, yeah, that thing was old as fuck. So I'm gonna add a little, let's see here. I believe I need the yellow, little green, some red that I'm actually gonna use out of this thing, and some blood. And I think I'll flip the camera around and kind of show you how I'm gonna do that, and let you see how it turns out as it turns out. So let's see how that works. Alright, so as you can see, the concealer I tried to use kind of made it really light colored on the outside, and it kind of leaked a little on the inside, and I can't seem to get that stuff off for some reason. So what I plan on doing is making the outside kind of pink and yellow, or red and yellow, like it's irritated. Putting some red spots on a couple of the pustules, blackening the outside of the skin, I'm gonna call it, and hopefully it'll come out alright. Right now I just kind of added some red coloring I got. It's water based. You just kind of mix it in as thick as you want, or as watery as you want it. Hopefully I can show you this without it spilling. This is basically what it is. It comes with a little thing, but I'm using a small brush because I don't really need a whole lot. So I'm just gonna kind of add it to some places here on the outside, like that. I'm gonna dampen my finger, and I'm going to try to spread it around it. You know, with a damp finger, just kind of making it irritated kind of looking. Alright, that's a little too red over there. Oh man, that is just too much there. You can see how red that is. And it shouldn't really be like that. So just my finger a little damper here. Try to get this thing a little more spread out, kinda. So it looks like it's irritated, but it's kind of looking like it's pink, so I'm not really thinking this is going to turn out too awful good. I think this Halloween's costume thing is kind of a bust. I apologize. I thought I could have done better. really caring too much for it. I think that's probably because it's pink too. It's not really supposed to be freaking pink on the outside. So, darken this shit the fuck up. Paint the wall. I'm pretty sure you people out there that are good at making costumes are yelling at your screens right now because I'm doing shit all messed up and weird. But I ain't really got a lot of money or anything like that right now, so I'm just trying to do what I got, do what I can with what I got. You know what I mean? So I do apologize. I am a novice at this. Alright, I think I'm done with the red. Wash this brush out real quick. Brush wiped off. I'm gonna be adding blood and stuff to it too, so it's not too awful bad really right now. Alright. Let me just mix up some of this yellow here. And let's see how this goes here, because that's pretty friggin' thick. Shit. That yellow is just gonna fuck shit up, isn't it? Damn, yellow's a little dry here. It doesn't have much water left to it. I dried up waiting. Dang it, he almost spilling my water. Mix that up a little bit. Alright. Let's fucking... To it now. I think I fucked up enough here. There's probably enough people out there mad as hell at me for even doing this still. Just continuing to massacre this poor Halloween thing. I didn't call it a costume anymore. I don't know what the hell it is. This black has got a lot of water in it. Takes a little bit to mix up. Hopefully I don't end up with too much. Why do I actually think that's the brown? Oh shit, I do think that's the brown. I don't know. It was the black, but I think on the outside of it, I'm just gonna get my tip, my finger wet and kind of spread that around. And I might even maybe think about adding a little green to it, kinda. I don't know how that's looking to you guys, but from what I can tell on this side of the camera, as weird as I'm looking at it, doesn't look too awful bad actually. So maybe this hasn't turned out to be such a bad Halloween tutorial after all. Who the hell knows? Clear this brush off a little bit here. Wet and kind of spread this a little. Oh shit, I should do that with my finger like I said. You know what? Yeah. This actually ended up turning out color blobs with the tip of a wet finger. Maybe just a little mixing and blending of others so that the yellow is not so strong in there anymore. And there you go. I don't know exactly how good it looks, but I'm going to turn the camera around in a second so you guys can see me, and I'm going to take a look at it. So I will actually see you in a moment. Alright, well, here I am looking at it, what it looks like on camera. And however yellow it looks, it really does look quite disgusting. It's an infection, it's a growth, it's an alien, it's something, I don't know, but it really doesn't look bad. Like, I thought I was fucking up and everything. I mean, the edge is kind of light colored and everything, but in the dark, you can't really tell, you know? It just looks like stretched pink skin. I kind of like this. Who knew bubble wrap? A little latex, some red and yellow, and black paint. And you can make something like this. And all this on the fly. I had no idea what I was going to do for Halloween this year. I knew I was going to make something. I don't know if I was going to do something old, like a bullet wound or just a giant burn scab or something like that. But I think this year turned out pretty good. I'm not too sure how good the video is, since I got to do it off 2 iPads, but hopefully you saw how it was done, you like it, and you might try it this year. If you do, let me know how it went in the comments, what people thought, what they said. Leave a picture if you can. Let me know how it looked. You know? Send me a link or something to the video or something you made of it. Let me know. Because I like this year. This didn't turn out bad at all. I don't know if you can really hear it. But it's got a little crinkle like noise, like it's wet, so I like that about it. It sounds cool. It does. Do it yourself Halloween thing. Took me a lot longer than it should have probably, but I never did it before, and I have to say, for not doing it ever, didn't turn out too bad. So if you liked it, like the video, subscribe, hit the notifications if you want to see what my next MS video is when it comes out, or if you just want to be notified next Halloween when I make another do-it-yourself tutorial. So, have yourself a lovely day.